Hello to all our loyal listeners at Movie Musings. I'm Christina, and today I'll be reviewing Rabbit Hole, to be released for the holidays of 2010 to American audiences. The Netflix synopsis reads, in this raw drama based on David Lindsay Abair's Pulitzer Prize-winning play of the same name, Becca, played by Nicole Kidman, and Howie, played by Aaron Eckhart, grapple with the realities of life 8 months after the death of their 4-year-old son, Danny. Even with Becca's well-meaning mother, played by Diane Wiest, offering comfort and weekly group therapy always available, the couple go about their own secret ways of coping. It's directed by John Cameron Mitchell. I saw the trailer and I am a huge sap, so just seeing the trailer got me a little, feeling a little sad. And then actually watching the film, it is a very poignant film. It's, they don't sugarcoat it, I hate it, I absolutely loathe it when a film tries to play up on such a tragedy and somehow every character finds such a happy ending and somehow everything works out okay. And it's a nice story and all, but that's hardly ever reality. And in this case, of course I'm not going to give away the ending, but I actually like the ending because it seemed realistic. It was kind of like, we'll take it one day at a time and this is how we'll take it today kind of thing. That's how it ends. I happen to like it, but as for the rest of the film, I very much enjoyed the fighting scenes where the couple who lost their child really hashed it out, and it wasn't like they were trying to be vicious with each other. It was more like they each blamed themselves for what, if they had done this, then this would not have happened. And it's like, we could say that about pretty much anything in our lives, but it's like, it's kind of like whatever you do, it's something that was inevitable. And in the case of their child's death, it was a complete accident. It was a very tragic one, yes. Really, there was nothing anyone could have done at the time, because if it was fate, then that's it, I suppose. I don't know. Everyone has different thoughts on free will and fate and just the inevitable, but we're more than encouraging a discussion if anyone wants to have one, because it's always cool to hear someone else's opinion on things like that. But as for the actors, I think they did a good job of having a subtle chemistry. I don't remember seeing them together in another film, or maybe they haven't. It's just not coming to my memory. But they played off as this grieving married couple who, it's like they have their ups and their downs and part of the routine, and then the shock of having the sadness again. Something hits them all over again that reminds them, yeah, life is never going to be the same. And I imagine that's how it is. Especially if you're trying to move on, but don't really know how. The plot, the acting was believable. By that I mean it was actually very good. It wasn't over the top, and it wasn't so toned down that it was just a drag to watch. Hardly the case. This movie was very sad. It's like everyone has to make choices, and whether it's about temptation, infidelity, rage, and directing it at someone, blaming someone, it's like how we have to live with those consequences regardless of the choices we make, and how we go about repairing damaged relationships and whatnot. It really defines us. That's what I got from the movie, and I guess that can apply to real life. Overall, I give this movie an A, because the story was a very well written one. And as I read earlier, it was based on a play by the same name. I'm just thinking about it now, and I was thinking, it's a really sad movie, but what really saddened me more than the great acting was the fact that this could very well be based on a true story, and I'm sure it's happened to more people than it should have. But yeah, that's my rating for it. On a side note, if you have any other films that you would like to request that you don't know if you want to put in the time to see the entire film, but you would like one of us to review it, to do that, to let you know, just to give you some thoughts on what a film's about, let us know through our YouTube channel, Movie Musings, or you can email us at christinasurajo@gmail.com, and one of us would be more than happy to get back to you in a timely fashion. Thanks, and cheers!